please visit my website at http://sherryyielding.stampinup.net. Today I'm going to show you the Day 1 card in this series, which is the Glitzy present card. And this is probably the easiest card I think I have in the series, and it may be my favorite. Let's start by taking a look at what you're going to need for supplies. You're going to need the glimmer paper, and we have this cut in a couple of different sizes. You're going to need it in a 5 1/4 by 4 and a 3 by 1 size. You're also going to need the Greetings of the Season stamp set, glue dots, and sticky tape, your heat gun, gold embossing powder, embossing buddy. If you don't already have a clear block for your stamps, if you're ordering the clear stamps, be sure you get a clear block. Choose any designer series paper that you like, and you're going to need some Naturals white paper. I use crumb cake for the background, but of course you can use any color you like. I'm going to go ahead and fold my piece of crumb cake paper. It's cut along the long edge of the page at 5 1/2 inches. I folded it with my bone folder to make a nice crisp fold. So I take my piece of Naturals white. I'm going to use my embossing buddy just to remove any oils that might be on this page, and that will keep the gold powder from sticking where I don't want it. I use my Versamark to ink up my stamp, and this is what the gold powder will stick to. Once I have that done, I'm going to show you a little trick here. I just take a regular piece of cardstock that I've folded in half, and I use that underneath where I'm going to sprinkle my powder. I sprinkle very liberally, and then you'll notice I folded my sheet of paper in half. Once I take the powder off of my stamp, I can just scoot that paper over my container and slide it right back in so I can reuse the leftover. Just like that. So easy. And so then I just begin with the heat gun, heating up my words that I've just done, and they're going to turn nice and shiny, and that's when you know that they're done. So the next step is going to be to add the ribbon to my present. I'm just going to cut a piece of ribbon, and to make the edges really nice and neat, after I apply the snail, I'm just going to wrap both edges around the back of the sheet of paper. And what that does is it just creates a very finished looking strip of ribbon around the present. Then I'm going to glue the back of the present to the card. There we go. Then I take that 1 by 3 piece of glimmer paper, and I'm going to attach that to the top of my present. And I'm going to make a bow for the top of the present. To attach my bow, I'm just going to use a couple of glue dots, and I just take the bow and attach it directly to the glue dot so I don't have to get the glue dot stuck to my finger. And then I just attach it to the back of the glimmer paper. Now, the glimmer paper, the top of it is very coarse, and it's not going to stick well with the snail. So I recommend that you use the sticky tape to adhere it so that it stays on really good, because nothing's worse than losing part of your card. So I want to make sure it's on really good. I'm going to do all 4 sides with sticky tape so that I know I'm not losing the beautiful part of my card. Almost done, just one more side. And then once they're all stuck, I take the backing off the sticky tape. Now, if you're having trouble getting the sticky tape off, what's good is to take the end and make sure it's stuck really good to the card back. And once it's stuck real good, it pulls away much easier. We are almost done with this card, folks. Can you believe how quick it went? So easy. So now I'm going to stick my glimmer paper onto my card, my crumb cake card, and there it is, the finished product. Now let's take a look. I've got the two different ones. I use different paper for the two different cards. Let's take a look at them side by side. If you go to my website, I have full instructions for this project. First, you'll click on Ideas on the top of the web page. And then in the Ideas, you'll see Albums, and you'll click on the 12 Days of Christmas album. You'll go to the Day 1 Glitzy present, which is this video. And here you'll not only see a picture of the card, but you'll also have access on this page to all of the instructions and the products that you would need to make this card. Thank you so much for watching today. Be looking for day 2.